Hello everyone, this is Hetal Poria. Welcome to part 5 of CorelDRAW series. In this video, we are going to cover toolbox, how to use the pick tool, zoom tool and hand tool, and creating a basic shape. So let's begin. So our first thing is to use the the toolbox. First, to understand this toolbox, you will always get your toolbox on the left hand side of your screen. You can see over here, this is your toolbox area. Okay, now what you have to do is, first of all, you just need to get your new document, or you can take from here also, file and new, and you can get your dialog box and you can just take anything. This is my custom or default, and I'm just naming it as file 1, and yeah, my document is ready. Okay, so this is all the tool available. If you bring your cursor on this tool, then you can get a short description about each tool. As you can see here, the first tool is pick tool, that is used to pick the objects, or it is used for selection purpose also. Then next is shape tool. Also you will get to know about each tool when you will use that tool. That is a crop tool. Then this is a zoom tool. Then Z stand for your shortcut key, that is Z, okay, for zoom tool. Then freehand tool. Then it is artistic media tool. Then there are basic shape tool, that is rectangle tool. Then also by name also you can identify this shapes, and it's very simple tool. This is text tool. And this is line tool, which helps you to draw parallel dimensions, horizontal or vertical dimension. Then this is a connector. This is connector tool. Then this is your shadow tool, and it has many tools: shadow, contour, blend, distort, envelope, extrude and black shadow. Okay, so this is how you can use your tool. This is how you can do you can get your tools. If you then if you can also manipulate, or you can, what I have to do is, for this pick tool, you can take any of your, you can say, for example, I'm having one object over here. So first of all, what you have to do is, to use this pick tool, all you have to do is just take any of the object. If you want to move that object, you can pick the object. Then what you are going to do is just click on this pick tool, and you can transform this object, or you can place this object. With this pick tool, you are very much it is very easy tool to use, and we are very much familiar with it. Okay, now see, using this pick tool, I am also pressing shift key. So what does that mean is, by pressing the shift key, I will maintain my ratio. Means from any corner, see, first if I, without shift key I'm doing, then these sides are getting scaled up and scaled down. But when, if I use this scale, the shift key together, then you can see the whole all four sides of the objects are scaling. So this is how you can transform your object. Okay, so our next tool is shape tool. To understand this shape tool, you just need one object. So let's fill this rectangle with red color. So if you want, just click on this shape tool and click on this, or any of this node of the shape tool, and you can click on any of the color, so you will get that color. Okay, so how to use now shape tool? Shape tool is used to change the shape of any object, or it is used to edit any curve. So for example, I'm taking my shape tool. As soon as I come here, see, I can change the edge of this using shape tool. Okay, so this is how your shape tool will work. You can give your custom shape to anything, and if you also want to add any shape, okay, then you can go to this shape tool. When you will come here, you can get a plus point. So there is a plus point, you can change the shape of this. But okay, this is how you can use your shape tool to change any of the shape. See, this was my rectangle, but now you can say this is oval type. Okay, So likewise, when you are using your shape tool, you have many options over here. If you click on this option, then you will get your edges like this. Then if you click on this option, then you can get some design like this. And if you click on this option, then it will give you some different design. So this is how you can easily manipulate your shape or edit your shape. Okay. Now what if you you can see over here anchor points. Okay, these are all the anchor points of the shape. Now what if you want to add a new anchor point on this shape? So what you have to do is just right click on this object and click on convert to curves. When you will click on convert to curves, see you can see plus sign. So like you can edit your shape in this way. In any angle, if you want, with any angle you can edit your shape. Okay, it helps to make a freehand shape very precisely. Okay, now I want to add one point over here. So what I will do is, you can see my cursor, it has changed to S shape. I can click here and I can click on add my point. So this is what this is used to add nodes, and this is used to delete the nodes. Now on clicking this, when I can see, this will totally change your shape of the figure of the shape. Okay, this is something like you can draw also, and you can, with the pick tool, you can rotate this and scale this as you want, like you can rotate likewise. Okay, so this is the beauty of the shape tool. So likewise, you can also edit your node, and you can also edit and delete your node. So if you want to break the object, that is also possible using this break tool. You can see this break tool over here. So what for that purpose you have to do is, let's get our original shape. Let's say for example, I'm again converting this to curves, and I've added my anchor point over here. Now I want to break my this shape from here, so I'll click on this break object. Whenever you will click, you can see there is no fill color. Why? Because fill color is only applied to the object which is closed. Means it should not be there like there is a space between any of its outline. It should be properly closed object. So you can do like, then you can see, you can drag this. Likewise, see, now you can see your object is breaked into parts. You can see like this way. You can also create your circuit diagram, like open and close circuit. Okay, this is how your break tool is used. Now after breaking this object, what we have to want to next do is, you have to join this object. So what is it is simple, just click on this and you can join like this way. But this is very simple, and if you want to do using properties, then you can do is select this both of the nodes and click on join. So you can see now your fill color is available, and you can easily see that your object is again same and it is not breaked into. Now let's get back our original shape, and we can see what this tool is doing, this convert to curves. Okay, so for that purpose, let's click on Ctrl Z. Okay, so let me join both of this. I got my object. Okay, now I want this part to convert. Okay, now I want this. So what you can do is just click on this convert to curve. On clicking this convert to curve, you can see there is a handle light. If you can see clearly, handle is available. So using that handle, okay, again to get that handle, what you have to do is, you have converted your curve, you have clicked on convert to curve on this node. So go back to this node, and you can see this handle is available. Now using that handle, now see, you can see your handle. Using this handle, what you can do is, you can easily give shape to your object, like any curve shape which is needed. Now see, again you can see the handle is not visible. Now this handle is only added to the left hand side of the object. Okay, if you want to do your same, then you have to again add node over here. Then you have to click on convert to curves, and you can do this. Okay, now again I want this line over here. So what I will do is, I'll click on this and I can get my handle back. So this is how you can change the shape, and you can give this water type effect on your object. Okay, this is much simple. So same way, what if I want to convert this point? Okay, I want to convert this point. What I will do is, I want to change the shape also. What I will do is, I will click on this point and I will right click and I will do to curve. It is not convert to curve, it is curve. Now again you can see over handle over here. Now using this handle you can give shape of this water effect continuously. Okay, so this is the beauty of your convert to curve effect. Okay, you can see this effect and you can give your shape to the effect. Okay, so our next tool over here is a smooth node. Okay, now as soon as you click on this node, you can see this is a smooth node. Okay, now what does the smooth node do? Now let's say for example my girl is like this, I'm clicking on this node, I'm clicking on smooth node, so it will automatically take an shape of the smoothness and it will give you smooth node. So now you can see how easily you can, now you can see you cannot move it left and right, only up and down. Okay, so this is the beauty of the smooth node. Okay, if you want to switch off the smooth node, then again click on this cups mode, then you can get back your node and you can again sorry, if you don't, if you forget, if you lose your point, then you can directly click on the anchor point and you can get your point back. Okay, so this is how now I can see you can move left, right and every way, but when I was smooth node was active, I was not able to do that. Okay, see, only you can go up and down and it will give you the smoothness for the shape. Okay, so this was all about the smooth node. So I'm getting back my cups node over here. Okay, it was like this, and you can do this and you can go to back cups node and you can get here, click on this node and you can get back your cups node. Okay, so if you get back, now you have your cups node. Okay, so you can change your shape in left and right ways. Okay, our next node, if suppose I'm clicking on this node, middle node, and I'm clicking on this, that is stretch and scale node. So first of all, let me zoom this and tell you what does it do. So I will click on this and I can see each and every point has its handle. So on clicking this over here, you can change the shape of this handle and as you want. Okay, like this way, okay, you can see each and everything is doing some different changes. As soon as you draw the design, you can get it, and you can, when you can get hands-on experience on this. So this was all about the okay, there was one more tool, that is the rotate and skew. This is basically by seeing the name you can make out the, what does this do. This just rotate your angle, it helps to rotate your object, and you can see it's so easy. So this was all about the shape tool and your pick tool. Now the next is crop tool. You must be very much familiar with this crop tool. Okay, now crop tool, what does it do? Basically it helps to crop. Now this thing, I have selected this much area and I clicked enter. Now everything is cropped. Okay, my pixels are cropped. Now I can do Control Z to get back my pixel. So our next tool is that is your knife tool. Okay, crop tool, you know what is a crop tool, you can easily get to it, and a knife tool. So while clicking on knife tool, let's take one good object. I will delete this whole object. Okay, now what I'll do is I want to take new file first of all. I'll take one rectangle. I will click on and in of this node to fill this rectangle. Let's say for example I'm clicking on this node and click on yellow color. Okay, now what does this knife tool do? As the knife is used for cutting purpose, it does same in this. Okay, click on knife tool and you can get your knife tool over here. Click on one node and click on another node. Okay, then you can having my object over here, so I will click on knife tool and take this and you can click on any of this object. Okay, as soon as you click, you can see your cursor is changing over here. See, I will click here and I will drag my tool to the end of the edge and I will leave here. Okay, now you can see the knife tool has cut it your object, and you can just wait a second. I need to. Now you can click on this part and you can drag your part. Okay, so you can see my object is cut it into two parts, and this is how you can use knife tool very efficiently. Okay, now the next tool is eraser tool. As you know, what does it do? Eraser tool, I will click, and eraser basically, you know what does it do? Just only it is used for erasing tool, for erasing your object. You can change its shape from this to this, and you can increase its diameter. Let's say for example 25. Then you can see we got a big rectangle. Okay, why am I not able to erase this part? Because this is my different part. Okay, while you are active on this part, let's see, show you again. See, only in starting I was only able to erase this part and not this part. Okay, why? Because this part was my active. So again I'm cleaning by this part, and I can then go back to this part. First of I've see, this is a vehicle user. Now the next tool is a zoom tool. Basically, you know what is a zoom tool? Zoom tool is used to zoom your document. And next tool is your pen tool. Pen tool is used to move around the document, which this your cursor will turn into a hand cursor. Okay, so this is how you can use your pen tool and zoom tool. Now our next topic was to see the basic shape. Now what do you mean by basic shape? Now all three shape over here is this the basic shape. Okay, so our first tool is rectangle tool. Easily you can know what is rectangle tool. Okay, so there is not a big deal in that. Now a second tool, right click on this, or left click, and see 3-point rectangle. Now what does it do? If you want your rectangle to be slant, so what you will do is just drag your cursor like this and release it, and you can see your rectangle is in slant manner. So this is of beauty of using this, and you can see all these properties which is applied to the rectangle tool, also is same properties applied to this. Okay, now next tool is your ellipse tool. This ellipse tool, 3-point ellipse tool, work as the same. This is your normal ellipse tool, which is used for drawing circle, and that. Now this is our polygon. Okay, polygon tool. So I have one polygon over here. I can also increase and decrease the size of this polygon using shape tool. So using shape tool, click any one of this, and see you can change its shape. You can draw a star from it. Okay, so using a shape tool, also shape tool can work on this. As I told you earlier, shape tool can work like this also. And then like shape, you can get your shape tool. Let's say for example spiral. I want to draw a spiral over here. A spiral, I have my spiral over here. Okay, and again I go to shape tool, and I can change the shape of the spiral also as per I want. So for example, see it using it any anchor point, you can change its shape. Okay, so this is how your shape tool is used for designing various shapes. Okay, so this was all about the toolbox, and you can have your text box also. Inserting your text, you can say you can say your CorelDRAW. Okay, so this can be your text tool. There you can change the font size of the text. You can double clicking on this and change your font size, font family. Okay, then you can also change the size of this. You can want to underline, then you can click on underline also. Okay, this is used when you are doing any brochures, completing any brochure work. Okay, So if you want to justify, force justify, left side, center side, you can apply this. Okay, so this was all about this lecture. Thank you.